All right, Jersey Jaguar, back at you another video, and I got 4 different jerseys I'm going to show you guys today. And with these 4 jerseys, we're going to see which ones are the best to get autographed, if they're even good to get autographed at all. With that said, let's hop right into it. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to start off with the bottom of the barrel. This is the worst of the bunch. They are the knockoffs, aka China jerseys. Guys, I'll start with the positives since there's only 1 or 2, if that, and then we'll go to the negatives of them. All right, guys, so to start off the positives, they are cheap. That's pretty much it. They're cheap, but they are also cheap in quality. So guys, a lot of flippers like to buy these because they can buy huge quantities of them for really cheap. They get them signed, they get them sorted, and they flip them. All right. If you're a casual fan of autographs or not even a fan at all of autographs, but you still want to get something signed because you're meeting a player, this might be an option for you. But let's go over the minuses first before you choose to get these signed. All right, so it's time to go over all the negatives of counterfeit jerseys. Guys, first and foremost, they are illegal. They get busted at customs all the time and confiscated. Second, they give justification to Nike, Adidas, and Puma, etc. to keep their prices high. They use it as an excuse for their high and outrageous prices. Now, guys, let's get to the thing that you really want to know about, and that's the autograph itself. These knockoff jerseys bleed by far the worst, all right? So when you sign it, the autograph bleeds and spreads out. Even when you prep it, you have to prep it extremely good and multiple times for it not to bleed if you're lucky. Guys, next, they look like crap. They have crappy materials. The tagging's all over the place. Guys, they use wrong fonts. The team logos look off. They just look horrible when you frame them, and they look horrible in your collection compared to other jerseys that are the way they should be. Also, adding on to the negatives, guys, these jerseys have the lowest value when you resell them and the lowest desire. All right, guys. All right, so next on the list, we got the custom jersey. Now, guys, do not get confused with customized jersey, which are usually officially licensed jerseys that are blank or stripped and turned into a player. Custom jerseys are made strictly to get autographed. All right, so they're around the same price as knockoff jerseys. However, they are slightly better quality, being that they are made to get autographed. They bleed less. Usually, you don't have to prep them. If you do, it's minimal prepping. Now, guys, keep in mind that they're not going to have fake Nike, Adidas, Puma, etc. logos on there. They don't have any logos at all. Some of the time, they don't even have the team logos, all right? All right, so some other things to note about the custom jerseys is that they do look good on a frame. However, let's say, for example, for a Bears jersey, it's not going to have the GSH on the sleeve, all right? It's just going to have the stripes. Also, something to note, guys, that these are not made for wearing. If you try to wear it, you'll get through a couple of times and it's going to fall apart. The stitching is not good on there, being, again, that they are strictly made for a frame. All right, and next up, we're going to have the replica jersey. Now, guys, these are officially licensed. Replica jerseys are officially licensed. A lot of time, flippers, scammers, sellers, etc. are going to call knockoff jerseys replicas, either intentionally or unintentionally, even though they are not. Replicas are officially licensed jerseys. They are either the lowest tier or the mid tier of the authentic jersey that company offers. So why are these good? These are good because you could find them for a good deal. You don't have to pay the $110 or $130, etc. asking price. A lot of time, Fanatics and other companies will offer clearances and sales. In addition, you can go to Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, etc., eBay, and find sellers who are selling them for cheap. All right, guys. So moving along, usually the replica line is going to use synthetic tackle twill, vinyl twill, as I like to call it. All right, it's harder, it's a little bit more textured, so when you sign it, it doesn't bleed. So you have to do a little prepping. Once in a while, you do get softer numbers, those you have to press, but usually they are good for signing. You just gotta know what you're looking at. Also, guys, these hold great value within the autograph community and even a decent value in the non-autograph jersey community. A lot of people like to wear them. And within the autograph community, it's good because they still are officially licensed. And for my autographs, I only like officially licensed jerseys. However, these are not the top of the line, but that's a good thing because let's say if you have a guy whose autograph is only worth 40 or 50 bucks, it doesn't really make sense to get that $300 jersey because that $300 signed jersey is not going to be worth $350 or more, if that makes sense. All right, and finally we have the authentic jersey. Now guys, these are obviously officially licensed. They're gonna have the best materials, the best quality, and they're the closest to what the players wear. From an autographing standpoint, guys, these are gonna look the best. They're gonna have the highest value. They're the hardest to get and probably the most wanted. Keep in mind though, if your jersey is from the 70s, 80s, or 90s, a lot of times it's gonna have screen printed or heat pressed vinyl onto the jerseys. If that's the case, you're gonna wanna get it signed on the body. If you have standard tackle twill, guys, you're going to want to prep your jersey, have it signed, it's going to look awesome. Keep in mind though that these are usually expensive. You can get deals either on the secondary market or directly from suppliers. I recommend these for higher names and for players to where the jersey is still going to hold its value. All right, guys. For example, if you're going to get Ken Griffey at a signing, get this jersey. If you're going to get Shohei Ohtani somehow, get this jersey. If you're going to get a Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, get one of these jerseys. If you're going to get a Charles Barkley, or if you're going to get Jokic, or if you're going to get Embiid or Steph Curry, get one of these authentics. Those are all huge names. They hold value. It's going to make sense. But if you're going to get a signature where that signature by itself is only worth $50, it's probably not worth getting on this jersey because the overall value of the jersey is not going to be worth that much. All right, so it's time for a quick recap. Guys, we're going to start with the worst, and that is the knockoff, aka China jersey. Stay away from these. They're really good for nothing. Next up, we're going to have the custom jerseys. Custom jerseys are cheap. They're a little bit better quality than the knockoffs, and they're made specifically to get autographed. Next, we're going to have the officially licensed replica. Guys, these are going to be the best bang for your buck. They're going to hold decent value. They're not going to cost that much. They're good for autographing itself. You're going to like them. Finally, we're going to have the authentic jersey. Guys, these are going to be the best and closest to what the players wear. However, they're going to cost the most, and they're really only viable if you're going to get high-name players. All right, and there you go. There is my brief breakdown of 4 different types of jerseys and the most common jerseys that are used to get autographed. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Any other video you want to see me do in the future, don't hesitate to ask. I'll do my best to get it done. I'll see you at the next one.